In prime position on Knysna's Pazula private estate, the house is a tale of brave decisions and excellent communication skills. With the owners in England, principal designer Tanya Reddering in Plettenberg Bay, architect Rick Brown and fellow designer Magda Viotti in Cape Town, they've still pulled off a masterpiece.
This is honestly one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. An absolute stroke of genius.
This was part of our overall concept. We believed, we had this wonderful site. We had the sea beyond. We had to have an entrance that was incredibly dramatic. And what we did is put the pool right there with a glass wall in front so that you would look over the water as a rim flow to the sea beyond. We also had to get this copper wall. So as you came into the entrance down the stairs, you needed to know where that entrance was, and it cut you off from the other side of the house, and it led you in, and the copper came right through into the main entrance lobby.
Can you imagine walking here the first time and looking at this copper wall, a construction site, and going, oh my word, where do we go from here? Phone Magda, I said, come, we're doing this job together. Because I knew her sense of drama, our style together, we would get this together.
The All-African Art Collection is another way the owners have invested in local talent. But arguably the finest work of art is the view up to Nutsi Beach.
If that is your inspiration, you have license to go absolutely big on the drama.
Ursula, you're absolutely right. I mean, we were given the most incredible site in Pazula. We're on a cliff edge. What more could you wish for? And it gave us opportunities of design like we've never had before.
You designed the house in such a way, though, that it complements the environment and doesn't compete with it.
Our philosophy is that whatever we do in this type of environment, which is very wild, you have to be able to work with it. So we felt it was very important not to have this edifice just standing on the top. We dug the whole building into the ground as much as possible. Really, the whole idea is to work with the environment. And you can see the rocks down there, and they're all very angular. So we use that as a concept to pick up these kind of angles and use that as a starting point from that whole entrance and how we entered the building, and then opening it out because they're big on entertainment.
You did some interesting things on the pools.
Yes, Ursula, we've got two pools here. We've got a lap pool down at the bottom, a 25-meter lap pool for training and for keeping fit. And then we've got this wonderful pool, rim flow pool up at the top in the entertainment area.
Just for fun. I love it.
To balance the contemporary architecture with interiors which lent a holiday home feel, that was the riddle.
Rick, while you were having architectural fun with all your jagged angles, the ladies are thinking it's an interior design nightmare.
Yeah, you can imagine. You walk into the space, you look up, the volume of the ceilings, the walls are at an angle. It's actually a parallelogram. It's not a square or a rectangle. So where do you go from there? So this room was a big challenge.
How did you overcome that challenge?
By designing a big square carpet to start off with the space. So the carpet was custom made in the colors that we've chosen, so then we could design the furniture according to the square.
We decided to bring in the colors of the surroundings with the great fynbos and the ocean and the sky. And we blended those so that it blended into its surroundings.
The house is built on Knysna's sandstone cliffs and on the success of the owner's business. When their three children walk into the kitchen, they know that the family enterprise is the true foundation of their holiday home.
Well, knowing that the owners of this house are in the kitchen assembly and components business, this is quite a showpiece for what they do.
Yes, you're absolutely right. They manufacture high-end kitchen cupboards in their factory over in the UK. They produce this unbelievable, totally different, unique kitchen for South Africa, and they manufactured it, they selected it, they designed the entire thing themselves, and then it was flat packed, sent out here and assembled with absolutely no problems. Just popped in and we got this finished product, which you can see is quite amazing.
The owners also manufacture bedroom and bathroom furniture, so their knowledge of quality, trends and attention to detail made this stimulating for the team. especially for Magda, who comes from the Rosenworth family and was an award-winning couture talent before she got into interiors.
You can just tell by the textures and the layering, a fashion designer's hand is all over this place.
Exactly. And in this room, we tried to bring in as much texture as possible. So we went with a light oak to give it the beachy holiday home feel, and then mixed it with a luscious velvet in a contrasting color, and then brought in all the textures of the throws and the leather ottoman, and then bringing all the greys and creams together. We did that with the carpet again, mixing the colors together.
And then, of course, the cherry on top is that view finishing everything off.
Totally.
With her styling and product development background, Tanya's keen eye complemented the homeowner's installations, like here.
So this is the bathroom then, which is absolutely amazing.
It's amazing. Rick designed it in a way that when they're just here on their own and they just want to be open, they can slide those doors completely open. They've got access right down to the passage. You can see right through, but obviously if they've got guests here and they feel like they need privacy, they can close the screens off and have their privacy.
After enjoying a British outfitted bathroom under a German pure zinc roof, you could walk through Italian doors to a wine cellar that's all South African. So, it's a multinational project. One nearly ruined on the day of handover, when a baboon got in and ran riot, but thankfully no damage was done.
So Tanya, what was it like working with the Stevensons at such a long distance?
The Stevensons were the most amazing clients. They were trusting and believed in us.
And when they walked in and they were completely speechless, we thought, what had we done wrong? But actually, it was what we had done right. They were so overwhelmed by what their house looked like. And it was such a fantastic feeling to know that we had created the dream home that they wanted.
Well, you know what? I'm completely blown away by what you guys have created. Well done.
Thank you.
From here, the family will explore what they say is among the most beautiful places on Earth. We agree.